Hiya, right, I'm off to France for a week. I'm down at Dover at the moment. Supposed to be on the midnight ferry, but the old migrant crisis on the other side, it looks like apparently there's an hour delay, so that's going to be the 1:30 ferry. I've got about five and a half hours travelling to do the other side. I'm going up to Brittany. It's a lake called Lake Fishabil. A place called Samu or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's just sort of, if you was in France looking out towards the Channel Islands, basically it would be just to the left of the Channel Islands in Brittany, about an hour inland from St Malo. So I got a bit of a slap when I get the other side, but it was like I could have gone the Portsmouth St Malo ferry, but it's so dear, it's like over 400 quid, and that's without a cabin. This way, this ferry's only 62 quid, and it ain't going to cost me like 300 odd quid in fuel, so I'm going this way. It's drive and survive there. I've got the food package, so you get your breakfast and your evening meal, which is all good. I mean, I don't really want to mess about cooking and that. I'd rather just concentrate on the fishing. They bring your breakfast to your swim of a morning, and you go up and have your evening meal about 5 o'clock at night. Well, that's fine, because you've got to go and have a shower anyway, so you might as well like pull your rods in, get showered and have some dinner, have a chat to the other lads and that, and then get back and carry on fishing. It's a big water. It's 89 acres. It'll be my first time fishing in France. I do know some lads that have been to this venue, so that's on the good side. They've done well there. There's carp up to about 65, I think it is, sturgeon up to 64, cats up to 220. There's zander in there, big perch, big pike apparently. It's 4 rod water, 89 acres, no bait boats allowed, so you've got to cast your baits out. Apparently there is a rowing boat on each bank that you're allowed to go and bait up, as long as you wear the life jacket, etc., and obey the rules, you know, normal safety applies. So yeah, should be good. I've got a fair bit of bait on board with me. I mean, they do bait there, but I've got a bait that the lads lads I know who's out there, I know it works there, so obviously their own bait works there as well, but they've done really well on it, so I've got 35 kilos of bait with me. And what my plan is, I've got I'm going to put, you're allowed 4 rods, so I'm going to put 1 out for cats, the other 3 for carp. And at the moment, the plan I've got in my head, till we get there, of course, the plan I've got in my head at the moment is probably fish the cat rods, some, you know, sort of down the margin somewhere like that, see if I can sort of find a spot that looks like cats would patrol there. 1 rod, a sort of a roving rod at mid-range, sort of, you know, 80 yards, 70, 80, 90 yards, you know, just rove it around. Hello, what's happened now? The lights have gone out. It's flaming out. That's it. Yeah, 1 rod at sort of 80, 90 yards, roving around. Probably put a stringer on it or a PVA bag, something like that, and just let it rove, and then 2 rods at long range over a baited spot. And hopefully we'll get some results. Can only try, I mean, that's the plan I've got in my head, but of course when you get there, that might all change, might it? I don't know, you know, you speak to the bailiffs, etc., and it might sort of, oh, hang on a minute, that's not a good plan, we're going to go another way with this. So we'll see, but we'll have a go, see what we can do. The car's absolutely jam-packed full up, it is. It's a pain in the bum. You have to do so much now, put the bits on the headlights, GB sticker and all this crap, then you've got to carry your Ivy's jacket, bulb kit, breathalyzers and all sorts of crap. But anyway, we've got all that, we're all legal, so just hope we're going to get some fish now. Anyway, I'm going to get out and stretch my legs because it's going to be a long ride the other side, and I'll catch you later. I'll probably, when I pull over for a coffee or something, I'll give you a little update report and see how we're doing. Right, catch you later. Oh yeah, well, yeah, I didn't get back to you on the journey. Reason being, ferry was 2 hours late docking, so that put me well behind, and then I just had all sorts of fog on the way, and you get it was like really bad in places, really bad. In the end I pulled up for about 45 minutes just to wait for the light to come up a bit, because I just couldn't see nothing at all. I got to a bit where it was just completely like you couldn't see nothing, and made me late getting here obviously. And the other thing was, it's like you've got a lot of them short payages, so you just get everything going all in a nice rhythm, and also you've got to stop again, get out and pay and all that, and it just gets a bit of a pain in the bum. But I'm here. Got terrific swim. In fact, it's the swim that I had in my mind when I was looking at the diagram of the place. So, and without me saying anything, the bailiff said to me, lovely fella Alex, French bailiff, really nice fella, good English, perfect. He said to me, he said, well, there's loads of swims available. I mean, there's only about, I think there's only about 6 out of 45 swims occupied, so like, take your pick. And he said to me, the swim I would fish is this one. And I thought, when we come down, he just said the peg number, and he brought me down on his little, he got a little quad thing with a trailer behind it. It's not quad, but it's like that, you know, little motorised cart thing. And lo and behold, it's the swim that was in my mind. So I thought to myself, well, if he's saying that, and this is the shallow end of the lake, the far end is the dam end. I'll show you all this like later in the blog. The far end is the dam end, but you can't fish up there at the moment because there's a house going to be pulled down next week there, and obviously they can't have anyone up because it's dangerous. But the other thing, of course, with all that noise going on, is that can make the fish bugger off. And it's still pretty warm here as well. So I'm thinking, right, the shallow end of the lake sounds good to me. It's like, it's 4 foot, about 4 foot. So, and they've got some lily pads, got a nice spit that sticks out to fish to the margins on that, couple of trees over there. You know, it's quite nice, and I can get out into open water as well. And if I want, I can move anywhere I like on the lake, basically, by the other 5 swims that are occupied, like so, you know. And the other good thing is, my car is only 20 metres away. So that made that all easy, and of course anything you ain't using, you can put all back in your car, can't you? It's out of your way, it's dry, safe, you know, brilliant, perfect. I'll show you what I mean. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, like, there we go, look, gear and tool all over the place. But I'm just about to start getting rods out. The reason I've got the bivvy now up first is because it's forecast, it might rain this afternoon, and I thought to myself, get my gear in there, get settled, and then if it rains, you know, I've got all week, so it ain't like, oh, I've only got 24 hours or something. So I thought, get my gear in there, and then everything's dry, because it really does wind me up when everything gets wet, you know, unnecessarily. And I've got fish out in front of me, something on the top out there. I'd only been here about 5 minutes. I think it might have been a cat or a big pike, because it went along the top like torpedo. Got something, but I think it might have, the way this swell was, and it looked like the tail of a cat. But anyway, I'm going to crack on, and I'll get back to you later, and I'll sort of show you the swim and stuff and all that like. Oh yeah. Well, sorry I ain't been back to you. Been a bit of a nightmare day today. I've got all the rods and all that out, and you know, you find your spots, don't you, and then you clip up and whatnot, which takes a bit of time. And then I didn't have the winter skin on the bivvy, but I thought I'll put that on later. I just wanted to get all this stuff in here, you know. And just as I started throwing it on, so it started pissing down with rain. Well, the ground's a bit hardier. So unfortunately you've got to use the mallet to knock the pegs in. I don't like doing that, but there was no choice. And I couldn't find a bloody mallet, could I? So it's now pissing down. I've got the skin chucked over, but I can't peg it down. And I was searching for ages. Couldn't find it. Meantime, the left-hand rod goes off. So, just a little run, like, fit it. And first of all, I thought, oh, I felt fish there. Then it felt like nothing. Then it felt like enough. Oh, there we go, got snowy. Anyway, got it about 20-30 foot from the bank, it went berserk. Topped up in there, and there was a mirror about 16-17 pound. Nice little fish. I didn't bother weighing it, but and to be honest, I didn't get the camera out either because I was soaking wet. It was pissing down, and I didn't want to get everything just wet and mullered for just a common run-of-the-mill fish, you know. But laced them off the mark. Some lads down the bank there, they fished 3 days up on the damn wall, not had a bite. Been here all day, since last night, not had a bite, and then tonight they've just got a bite a little while ago because I have to go down that way for me dinner because I've got the food package, and lovely dinner and all. Does fella Alex, he does the cooking, the Bailiff I told you about, and he's really nice. Had lovely lasagna and chips and that, and banana and ice cream and that, and chocolate sauce and that. Oh, it was really nice. So probably going to be fat as a pig by the time I go home from here this week. But yeah, so and to be honest, I am absolutely shattered now. So what I'm going to do, I've got the rods back out. They're back out on their spots. I'd clipped them all up and everything before I went to dinner. I baited up before I went to dinner because you can use the rowing boat to go and bait up, so I've done all that. And that's like an hour gone by the time you gone and got the boat and all that and gone out there and, you know, chucked it out, come back and all that. And I was shattered anyway, and then having to row the boat as well, and it was like a fair old wind kicking up on the lake there, and it was like trying to push me away from where I was trying to go, a bit of a battle, but there you go, never mind. Anyway, hopefully you can probably hear the rain still in the bivvy. I'm under a tree, but there's nothing you can do about that. Wherever you bivvy up here, you're going to be under trees. So not only you've got the rain bumping on, you've got all the drips off the trees bumping on the bivvy and all that, keep you awake. But hopefully going to get some sleep tonight, fresh start in the morning, and you never know, I might get something during the night. You just don't know, do you? So I've baited all up out there, so we'll see what happens, if it kicks off or not. But I'm going to get my head down, unless, you know, I'll see you in the morning if nothing happens during the night. But hopefully then I'll show you, I can show the spots tomorrow and everything, and hopefully the weather's going to be better. So we can have a good look round and that, and let you see a bit what it's like here. Anyway, I'm going to tuckle off to bed now, and I'll catch you later. Morning. Well, I've actually got one here. There we go. Nice little mirror. Not particularly big. It's actually the third fish. I had another one last night, a ghostie, about £20, but it was absolutely hammering it down, and he ran me into the snags. Took me ages to get him out. By the time I got him out, I was absolutely drowned, and like, I couldn't bring the camera out anyway with the wind howling and the rain like that. It would have just done the camera in, which is pointless. So, but anyway, that's the third one. Don't know how much he weighs, probably about 12, 14, but I'm going to get this one back, and then I'll catch up with you and show you where I'm fishing, etc. I still ain't got the fourth rod out yet. Been a bit of a nightmare, but never mind. Right, I'll catch you later. Right, well, just had this one, not massive, bit better than the other one. Not sure what you haven't weighed him, but yeah, nice little mirror, some nice little scales on him, I'm going to just weigh him up, and in a minute I'll get to show you what I've been doing, because I've been so busy. It's just like I ain't stopped all morning. I've only had one cup of tea since I got up. Redoing all the rods and that, you know, just setting my fourth rod up. Just get this one weighed. Just let you know, just weigh him for the sake of it. Well, he was, I just weighed him. He was bang on 16. That one. It's funny, isn't it? The first one was bang on 15. That one was bang on 16. So that's 4 fish on the bank now. Getting there. Just need something a bit bigger. That's all. Still. Get the rods back in, see if we can get one. Got a little common this time, nothing's any size again, but there he is. Perfect, though, lovely scale pattern, he's good nick, but so just not the size ain't there. Just I ain't had a chance to do anything properly yet, because I was like setting up the fourth rod, and I've got that out now. Put that one out for cats, but opportunist rod really. I mean, whether I'll get anything on it, I don't know, but just worth a little go, isn't it? But I'm going to get this one back, get that rod back out, and hopefully I'm going to be able to show you where my spots are. But I've just been getting all my bait ready for baiting up, like, you know, doing some chops and mixing it all up. Using 18mm boil here, just to keep the bream away, basically. But and I've done a load, chopped a load, like, just to give it a sort of a bit of variation, really. But anyway, I'm going to weigh this. I'll let you know what it weighs. I doubt it's very much, probably about £12. And then I'll get that rod back out, and hopefully I'll show you when I'm fishing. Yeah, that was smaller than I thought. That was 10 too. Lads down the bank, they've just been by. There's 2 lads, and one of them's got his missus with him. They've got 12 rods out between them. They've not had anything. I don't know why. It's fish showing down there, but they've just like tried moving their spots and that. But they've been here. They was up on the damn wall for 3 days. They got here last Thursday. Never had a bite up there for 3 days, and they've had 1 fish down here. Don't know what's wrong there. And there's a lad further down. They're only I'm in swim 21, and they're in 14, 15, and 16. So they're not far down the bank from me. And there's another lad down there further down than them. He's in about swim 6, I think, which is on the east bank, called the east bank. This is the north bank. He had one this morning, a 33, but he's had 1, a bream, and 2 rats. He counts them because he's got a rat trap with him, and he's caught 2 rats in it, so he counts it. God knows why, I don't know. I've never heard anyone do that, but this fella does it anyway. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, these are all stockies, obviously, that I'm catching, but hopefully there's plenty of fish showing out there, so hopefully I'll get into something a bit bigger. Anyway, I'm going to get this rod back out and see if we can get it. At last, 5 minutes to sit down and show you what's going on. That you can hear that grinder going in the background. That's where they're knocking that house down. It's sort of taking it apart bit by bit, as opposed to knocking it down. I mean, they are demolishing it, but not as in like just crushing it. They're systematically taking it apart. Whether there's stuff they can salvage or what, I don't know, or whether it's because of the position it's in. But anyway, yeah, bit of a lull now. Just there's plenty of fish showing here, but apparently for the last 3 weeks, like prior to this week, it ain't been fishing very well at all. Obviously I don't know why. I've never been here before. These lads up the bank from me, they've been coming here 8 years running, so it can't be that they don't know what they're doing, because they've been coming here for 8 years. And even the bailiff, the French fella, Alex, said to me, look, if I'm not around and there's something you need to know or you want, just go and see that fella there, he said, and he'll sort you out. So they obviously do know what they're doing, and the bailiff trusts them to like see to other people as well. So it's just one of those things. I think maybe it's the bait. I don't know. I don't know what bait they're using. I'm using a maple based bait. It looks to me they're using a darker fishy type bait, whereas mine's more of a light coloured bird food bait. But anyway, all we can do is carry on with our own bit and see how we're getting, what's going to happen. Right, the swims. Well, the swims are nice, lovely big swims. I mean, I've actually got my bivvy off the swim. It's on the grass next to it, which is fine. They've said it's okay, not a problem. It's just that is a really big bivvy, and I've got the extending wrap on it as well, so it makes it another metre puts on it. But just an ordinary normal one-man bivvy fall into this swim easily. There's plenty of room, and there's still room to put 4 rods out and have all your tackle out, and that no problem at all. I mean, it's like L-shaped, and that part of the L that's behind the camera there would easily take a one-man bivvy, and you'd still have like all this bit across here. This bit must be like 15 foot across, so you'd have a 15-foot square still. More than that, yeah, 15-foot square to sort of put your 4 rods in and working, and still, you know, and still have your bivvy on the plot. But I've just got mine to the side. I like to have my cradle over there, and it's just where I like to set things out, you know. But the swims are plenty big enough and adequate. I've got plenty of water to go out here. I mean, it's only me down this end of the bank anyway, so I can sort of cast into other swims or whatever, and there's no one booked, so it ain't as though like I'm going to be casting and then I've got to draw it out of there, because I haven't, because there's no one booked. No one else coming here this week. Next week there's no one at all, but I think they've kept that like that purposely, because the week after is CARP championships, so I would imagine they've probably kept next week free, so that there's no bait going in, hoping that the fish are going to go on the munchies when the CARP championship starts, like, you know. But swing around and I'll show you the swim. Oh, not the swim, sorry, where I'm fishing. Right, if you look out in front of you there, you've got them 2 big trees there. They're out. That's a spit along there. That bit. That along there is the other bank, far bank. Right. Well, where them 2 trees are, there's steps in. I've got 1 rod in that step there. That's the left-hand rod. The middle rod, there's a dead bush there, right underneath the edge of that tree there. If you can see it. Yeah, I'll zoom in a bit on that and try and show you it if I can. That's it there. You can see it now, that dead bush there. That's the middle rod, and then the right hand rod is down here. There's some lily pads. You can't see them at the moment because the way where the water's rippling, and they're dying off anyway, but I'm on the edge of the pads there, right on the edge, so we're they're good spots. And then the rod that's on its own there that's the one I got. It's about 40 yards out, just out there. I'm sure I saw a cat come up and go for a fish there, take a fish, so I just thought to myself, right, well, I'll put that there, because it did look to me like the way the swirl was on the top, and they look like a big tail. And I've got a couple of blooded eel pellets on there, and then what I've done, I've put some ground bait out around there, which is like an halibut method mix, and then I've mixed in some mackerel into it and some sardine oil, and hopefully it just puts smell in the swim. And what I've been doing, I've been firing that out in walnut shaped balls out of a catapult. Hopefully it'll put some smell in the swim, and I will attract something, you just don't know, do you? Right, There we go. Just had another mirror. See if it'll calm down, because it's been doing it going mad. Oh, Bennett. Right. Let's see if it'll stay calm. A bit bigger this time. Let's see. There we go. Bit better. Little bit of a scale pattern on it. Oh, fucking hell. Really going mental with this one. One of those fish that just don't know when to give up. There we go. Not a bad one. Right. I'm going to weigh it. Another stocky again though. Just same place. Out between them two trees I showed you. That rod there. But just try and get in amongst the bigger ones. Right, let's weigh him, see what he does. There he goes. Yeah, 16.6 that one was. I'm getting to gauge these fish. Had a nice little starburst pattern on him though, didn't he? So, yeah, pretty fish, but just not big enough at the moment. But get that rod back out, see if we can nab something a bit bigger. Oh yeah, alright. Right, well, the wind's, look, it's not dropped. This crosswind is like right after casting it. It's sort of steadied down a bit, and it's gone round a bit as well. Whereas before it was like more south, it's gone round south-southwest now. So it's more, it's not aiming directly at me, but it's more coming that way, you know. As you know, it's easier to cast directly into an headwind if you've got to cast in the wind, and it is a crosswind. The trouble with a crosswind is, because you're using light line as well to get the cast, because it's like that in that spot out there between the two trees is what's it? It's 110, right? So it ain't a massive cast, but when you've got 110 of line out behind the lead, that crosswind just pulls the lead round. So you've got to wait till it drops, and it's not dropping all the time. But I've been lucky, and I've actually got it to drop, or the wind dropped for me. And I've got it, and I've nestled it right in the gap between the two trees. You see, like they're stepped, aren't they? And I've got it to nestle right in there, that left-hand rod. And in there, there's a spot. It's very silty here, but there's a spot in there that is quite hard. But it's only about 2 metres square, if that. So you've got to hit the right spot to get it onto that hard bit. Obviously, they feed there. But I've got it on there anyway, so I'm happy with that. And I've got like, that one's got a lead clip on it. The middle one's got a heli on it, and the right hand one's got a heli on it, and all the right hand one actually had a chod on it, but nothing was happening. So I changed it and decided to put that on heli as well. But still ain't produced that one. The other two have produced, but that one hasn't. And as for the fourth rod, the opportunist cat rod, nothing on that. But then you expect cats more in the night, don't you, than during the day. So I don't know, maybe I'll get something out of there tonight. But I'm going to go out in the boat and bait up. That's a bit of a mission and all, because with this crosswind, what happens is it's like hard to get yourself out there, and once you actually get yourself out there, then you're struggling then to keep it in that position, because all he's doing is blowing you down the lake. Like, and yesterday it was like a mission, because it was really howling yesterday as well, and it was pissing down. So not only is it howling, it's lashing down, like, and you're trying to get the boat to do what you want it to. And I mean, I'm no bloody yachtsman, so like you're just trying to paddle around in circles out there, but as fast as you're paddling around in circles, that's blowing you down the lake. But I did manage to get the bait out there, and what I did, I spread it over a big area because the wind was so bad, and getting your casting accurate is really, really difficult. I thought to myself, well, if I spread the bait over a big area, I'll keep them mooching around a big area, and hopefully that way, alright, if it goes a little bit out, especially in the dark, I mean, you can't even see where it's landing properly. So if it goes a little bit out, at least you've got half a chance of like, well, yeah, alright, you're on a baited area, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go and get the boat in a minute and put some more out there for tonight and go down the showers, showered and changed, and then dinner. I'll catch you later. This is crazy. I've just come back from dinner, about 20 minutes of dinner and shower and all that, and I've just had a double take. Just got this one in the sling, and then the other rod ripped off. So I've had to play that, get this one back in, let it have some air and that, and then I've still got the other one in the net. This one I just weighed him £14. Nice looking little mirror though, nice scales. Right, I'm going to put him back, and then I'll show you the other one. When I get it out and unhook it, that is. Right, I don't know if you can hear me because of this bit there. Go, there's the second one, the double take. I hope you can see it. It's a little bit better this way, a little bit bigger. Right. This way. That's it. There we go. So I'll just give him away, let you know what he weighs. Right, I'm going to get him back. Right, well, 18.2 that one. God dear. Right, I've got to clean up the aftermath here because I've got 2 nets broken down, 2 rods not in the water and 2 rods still in the water. So I'm going to break this down and I'll catch you later. Right, well, would you believe I've had them other 2 rods back out half an hour, gone off again. Hope you can see this. This one's a bit better. A nice little one. I haven't weighed him yet. I'm going to weigh him and I'll let you know what he goes. Of course, a little bit of carnage this one. He's picked up the right hand rod as well, but it ain't too bad. We can sort it. Same spot again. That left hand rod just gets in that spot when that wind drops enough to get it out there on the right place. Drops in that spot and it just seems to keep ripping off. Right, going to weigh this one and I'll let you know what he goes. Right, well, we've just got another one. This is crazy. I hope he's going to be ain't a bad sized fish again. Bit of a lump actually. Not massive, but he's decent. I can just get him. Fuck's sake. Funny shaped little bugger, but yeah, it's another one. Not bad weight, I don't think. I'll get him weighed up and let you know. That last one, by the way, that went 24.6. So we're getting there. They're getting bigger and better. I'll just go and weigh this one. I'll let you know what it goes. Well, phew, that was a mad bit, wasn't it, eh? That last one was 27. Bang on the nose, 27. I've actually had another one since then, but it was only a little one. It was about 9, 10, something like that, and it was going absolutely crackers, and it started pouring down with rain, so I decided just to put him straight back because he was driving me mad. But right, all the rods are all back out. I'm gonna have a bit of a blow because I'm absolutely knackered after that, and see how we get on. See if they go up. I had a little, it surprised me, but I had a little inquiry on my opportunist cat rod and all, but nothing come of it, unfortunately. Would have been nice, but there you go, never mind. But we'll see, still plenty of time to go yet, and you never know, might be in with a shout with it. Maybe not. But phew, massive dinner again tonight. Had a chicken curry and rice with chocolate brownies, ice cream and cream for afters. It's like, I think you've got to be careful here. You go home twice the size you arrived, you know, because they give you massive amounts of it. But it's all good stuff, and it's all like nice, you know, food that everyone likes, you know. I mean, none of this fancy crap, just the sort of stuff you'd have at home, really, and plenty of it. So, yeah, that's all nice. Showers are lovely, lovely and hot, lovely and clean, very nice. So that's all good. So, anyway, oh, there comes the rain again. I'm going to see if I can get my head down for a while now before the rods start going off again. So maybe I'll see you during the night with some more. Maybe not. Maybe they'll finish their little feeding spell. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. The wind's dropped a bit, so it's made things a bit easier. Anyway, if I don't see you during the night, I'll see you in the morning.